Hey, YouTube friends, it's me, your good friend Never. Yes, that furry guy who reviews the movies, and it's Wednesday again, and that means we're going to review the movies. But today is kind of a special one. I come back from the hurricane, there'll be a video Friday explaining some of the stuff that's going on right now, and if you're following me on Twitter, you completely understand what's going on. If you don't, I'm really sorry. We're going to come back with a mini-sode. And today's movie is Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. Now, I didn't really understand that. I thought Valerian was the name of the space station, but the space station is called Alpha. I can understand why this was confusing because Valerian is Daniel Dehaan. I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's Haan. It's not a bad movie, but it's not a good movie either. Our director was Luke Benson. Writers were Pierre Christians. Based on I believe it's based on the comic book Valerian and Lure by Jean-Claude
Mézières.
It's got the Cheka over the E and with a Z. Screenplay was by Luca Benson. Let's just get into what I think about, because this is a mini review. It's not a full review, because it's about a 50-50. It's a six and a quarter on IMDb. It's a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think they made a very beautifully stimulating world, but they forgot one thing. They forgot how to emote. None of the actors in this movie emoted. And the love interest between Daniel Hahn and Claire Develange. God, I hate names. If I'm getting it wrong, I'm sorry. Rihanna as Bubble was very beautiful. She's the only one in the whole movie who emoted. So the acting was subpar. It felt really, really underwhelming. I feel like they could have tried to ham it up a little bit, because it just didn't make sense. And that's what frustrated me. It really did. Because I really wanted to like this. It is a bit of a long movie. It is 2 hours and 17 minutes, but I enjoyed the visuals, but it wasn't enough to keep me entertained. And I have ADD, so I should know, I don't know what they did wrong here, but it just didn't feel right. And it didn't really do well in the box office, although none of the really big movies this summer really did anything. And it just felt really like it fell flat for me. I really like the costume design. I'm really interested in some of the robots and things. I loved the way they were designed, and I really give props to the art department on this. It is a very visually beautiful movie. Acting-wise, not so much. And I'm going to say that. I'm really interested to see what CinemaSins thinks of all this, just be honest with you. I'm not the guy to pick it apart. I thought it was great. This acting was a little and but everything else was just ridiculously beautiful. Character development could have used a lot more work. I mean, when they take this from a comic, you got to realize that they have so much source material, and then they don't use that source material to show the connections between the main characters and their love interests and all these other characters and how they connect. And it's very frustrating for me, the viewing audience. And I really wish I could elaborate more, but I'm not a words kind of guy, Yeah, I can do it caveman style. Not so great. But, that's the way things work sometimes. We're good. And for the people they got, like South Bay and 4D Max and Halon Entertainment and Bride and ILM, I feel like they spent a lot of money. They even got Rodeo FX and Weta Digital in on this. And it feels like they created this. I'm going to say it again. Visually awesome world. And then they gave everybody, what do you call it? Tranquilizers. Emote, damn you, emote. And it's just, that frustrated me. You know, it's not fair. You guys pay a lot of money to go see a movie. You know, it's what, $16 with soda, and then maybe, you splurge for the big popcorn, and by that time it's $25, and you get this. It's very frustrating. And, even for a 50-50 movie, 50% of the people liked it, 50% of the people didn't. It just seems underdone for something that was supposed to be a summer blockbuster. Do I see this as a theater rewatch? No, because basically it's leaving the theaters. This was my last chance to see it, and I had to go very far out of the way to see it, just to be honest with you. If you're asking me why aren't you doing it, because I don't do horror during the normal months. Horrorween, aka October, is when I take care of horror. I only like to, and if you're saying, well, why'd you do what was it? This movie. Why did you do Get Out? I just wanted to do Get Out. I'm kind of upset because there is a very small offering this Horrorween season, and I'm worried that we're not going to have enough Horrorween movies to cover 31 days this year. Just to be honest with you, I do want to be done the t-shirt and cape guy. Blah! Once again, So, do I see this as a DVD buy? I'm going to pass. Redbox, when it comes to Redbox, which I think is in another couple of weeks, I definitely say this is definitely a rental. Just between you and me. TV watch, probably, because it's on TV, and I want to watch something interesting. So if you like what you see in here, and you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you click that like button and that subscribe button, along with the little bell icon.
Ding.
And remember, all comments are 100% guaranteed. Tell me your realities, your fantasies, your fan fictions, your tales of ennui, your problems. If you didn't like this, tell me what you thought, what you didn't like. Did I say the same? Did I repeat some of the same things a couple of times? If so, tell me that you invented a drinking game because of it. Spill your guts out. Bodily fluids everywhere. Let me know. Please don't post any links in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!